All right.
Blah.
So we'll just do a quick introduction of everybody. Hi, I'm Jesus.
Hi, Jesus.
Hi, Jesus.
Hello.
Hi, Jesus.
You guys are more than welcome to also say your name too.
I'm Boon.
I'm Red Admiral V. Hi.
I'm
I'm
Scarlet.
Ontarioku.
I'm Scarlet. These guys are my friends. I don't know why they're friends with me.
Because you're fun and sweet and just a joy to have around us.
Don't lie to them.
I'm not
Well-
lying.
I feel like I can just hang around you and just like be myself, not just be Jesus, but also be myself too.
Eee.
Well, it's because you and I basically work in the same place, so it's kind of easy.
You guys around the holy water cooler?
Basically, yeah.
So is it holy water or like ambrosia?
It's holy water.
It's mainly just like regular water, but just, you know, blessed.
Mm-hmm.
And I
It's a
guess
better
when you
water
wanna-
filter than what you got down here.
And I guess that from time to time, sometimes it turns into wine. You know, for
You know,
party
we
and
tried that
such.
once, but then we decided to put a barrier against that. So now I can't make it wine anymore.
Yeah, can't get drunk on the job.
Well, I was gonna say for, you know, office parties and stuff like that.
Oh, for that, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
you shouldn't be drinking on the job. That's bad.
Mm.
Alrighty then. So, last we left off around the Cultivation Crusaders, you just arrived in town, got to talk to some of the locals for a little bit, and finally got yourselves a full night's rest. And as you guys are heading back into the bar, you see Bob waving right at you, letting you know that he has those jobs listing that you guys were asking about.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Alright, now, before I give you any listings, I need to make sure that your power levels are appropriate for these levels, these quests.
Okay.
Alright, good. As he scans each of you, he nods his head. I see. Well, for you four, I've got these missions. And as such, he'll produce a piece of paper for you. And that piece of paper is known as the list of jobs that you have there on your compendium, your journals.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see here. Gather ore for the blacksmith, get herbs and food, bodyguards, and magic crafters. Let's see. Yo, anyone want to play Minecraft? What are we thinking, guys?
Hmm.
You're far away, dude.
Yeah.
I was looking at what among those Kuzushi is good at, and it is not too terribly much. So he's going to look, it's like, I would potentially be able to help with some of this. Or I could do helping with the vegetables and herbs. I'm a terrible fisherman.
See.
Well, I'm okay with doing like grunt work. It's not an issue for me. So, mining, gathering vegetables, I guess.
That seems like what quite a bit of this is, which is fine.
I wouldn't mind helping out with the ore and the herbs and food, maybe even the bodyguards, but magic crafting is not my thing.
I could potentially see if what they're looking for is something that I'm capable of.
Do we want to split these jobs up, or do we want to, like, pick one and just, like,
Well, there is strength in number, but on the other end, if we split up, we could do more.
We could do more, but the pay would be a little bit less because, like, it's just for the one individual.
Yeah.
I do have other things to see the blacksmith about as well.
Hmm.
So, I would be inclined to gather ore and then come back to him with that, as well as the other thing he was interested in.
Wasn't he the one that basically was asking you if you wanted to bang him upstairs?
Yes, but he was also interested in my sword.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Also, the thing that you have
Phrasing.
on the side.
I'm aware of the phrasing.
Is he talking about his...
Yes.
No.
Yes, yes, he is.
That's the joke. That's what we're trying to make fun of him for. Yeah.
Hmm. What if we go 2 by 2 on this? Uh-oh.
That works.
Who died? Boon died. Oh, no.
Oh no.
So, let's see.
While you guys are figuring that out, Bob actually hands another piece of paper over to Yerin. Since you're a higher level, you get to go on to much more dangerous quests. So she's looking that over on her own there.
Oh, Bob, I have a question for you.
Eh?
Can you give me information about other people who come in and out of here?
Well, we got the Virginic quintuplets here. He says as he points out to everybody there that looks almost identical to one another.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about them. Last night, yesterday, there was this guy, really pretty, white hair. We kind of bumped into each other and then he left. What can you tell me about him?
He comes in about every other week or so. He's a druid and usually comes by selling off like herbs and veggies and some animal pelts here and there.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, he always referred to himself as Senior White.
Yeah, okay. Senior White.
Yeah, Senior White.
I'll remember that. Thank you. Wait.
No problem.
I do think that if we split up the first 2 jobs, so 2 work on the ore and 2 work at the with the herbs and food, then we should be able to do a decent amount. And then we could both, like, bring the group back together and we can all do the bodyguard one after that.
That sounds like a plan. Oh,
I suppose that means there wouldn't be time for the magic crafters today.
Well, don't forget, we're also going to be here for an entire month.
Yeah, still
Yes,
plenty of
that's
time.
true. Yes, that's true.
And then whenever we're done with these kind of jobs, we can work on whatever it is that Yerin has that she can't do on her own.
yeah. Just another question. The gathering herbs part, where do you do that?
Well, you're more than welcome to try and gather herbs out there in the desert, although I doubt you'll actually find any anytime soon. You could also try to go into like the forest, and you'll probably have better luck there, but at the same time, trying to keep it fresh might be a bit of an issue.
Here's what I'm thinking. Since Kuzushi wants to go to the blacksmith, I say that he goes there first.
I could get the ore and then take everything to the blacksmith. It could be more efficient that way.
Yeah. And considering you already have business to do with him afterwards, then you'd be killing two birds with one stone. I'll do the herbs and food. I think that's pretty much an easy job to kind of start out with.
Alright. Meanwhile, I'm actually going to be going on a hunting quest. So I'm actually going to be out of town for a while.
Okay.
Alright.
Just be careful and don't get yourself into trouble, okay?
I can handle myself. You all still need to look out for yourselves, though. As such, Yerin will get herself ready, and then she will try to head on out.
Good luck.
I'll try to see you all as soon as I can. Bye.
She just gives Yerin a wave before she leaves.
So does Umeko.
She waves back to you too.
Okay, so...
do you want help with the gathering job?
Well, which job do you want to do? Do you want to do, blacksmith or herbs and food?
Well... I guess Urban's food can work.
Okay.
I mean, if we have to, you know, pick up pounds of it, the more hands the better, right?
Especially with how heavy fish can get. Oh gosh. If we get lucky. Besides, it'll be a nice outing for us girls, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
So that just leaves Xue Zhe to help out with the blacksmith.
Zhe.
You know that's never going to let up.
I can still attempt.
Okay, so let's see. I think that pretty much covers everything until we get the funds back together and all that jazz.
Yeah.
All right. So, on to the camp. You guys exit the inn, and everybody is all doing their jobs, having a little bit of hustle bustle. So then, Kuzushi and Zhu are heading over to the blacksmith, and Yanghe and Umeko, you said you're going to be gathering vegetables, herbs, or fish.
Which
I'd
one
say
do
we
you want to
go-
start with?
Let's see. I think herbs would be... No, wait. Vegetables are easier to find, because, like, you know,
They're literally
crops.
in the village.
they're literally crops.
Yeah, you're
Then-
basically being paid to do farm work, that's all.
Let's see. Let's see, we go down the list. Veg, fish, and then herbs.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
So which one are you doing? Because it's going to be an 8 hours worth of work for your day job.
Okay. We're gonna start with the veg.
We're going down the list.
Alright, vegetables. So then I'm gonna need nature checks from you girls.
Alrighty. You go down one side, I'll go down the other, and we'll meet in the middle.
All right. So nature. Oh,
What did I roll?
Alright, so a 5 and a 7. You girls are able to start going through this field, but then you realize that as you get further and further into the field, you go back and realize that you kind of missed some spots here and there with the plants.
Oops.
Yeah. After 8 hours of work are done, you are able to at least get some decently saved vegetables. And as you go to turn them in, you are each given 5 silver for your jobs.
Heck yes.
Now, Kuzushi and Xue, you are heading over to the blacksmith. As such, you will see the same man from earlier that tried to, well, in other words, scam you. And he's standing out front, and as he looks over to you, he knows to leave you all well alone.
good.
As you enter inside, the blacksmith looks over to Kuzushi and goes, "Oh, hey, it's you. Ah, for a moment there, I thought I might have been drunk when I was hitting on you. Sorry about that."
It's quite alright. Like I said, I'm not offended by the offer.
Yeah.
I notice Kiryu is there.
Yes, Kiryu Sento.
Yes.
Yeah, Kiryu is just standing out front. And he goes, "Oh yeah, he's pretty harmless. He doesn't mean any harm by anything. He's just constantly trying to get attention. So, how can Tsurugi help you out today?"
Yeah. So we were interested in helping to gather some ore. Although now that I've found you, he indicates Kiryu, and he is going to save face because he's not a fucking idiot, and he's not going to pull out the sword to sell it in front of took it from. But he is pulling out the sword. It's like, on closer inspection, I noticed some identifying marks on this. Is this yours?
Kiryu looks over the blade, and he shakes his head. "Nope, this blade does not belong to me."
Oh. Correct me if I'm wrong, isn't he the one I stole it from?
Yes.
So he probably...
Which means one of two things. One, he doesn't recognize it. Or two, it wasn't his to begin with. Which one do you think it is?
Jack, which one do you think it is?
I think it might have been that it wasn't his to begin with.
Alrighty then. With that being said, do you want to press him any further about that, or?
Nope, it's like, oh, I thought maybe you had dropped it. My apologies.
Why would you think I dropped it?
You were nearby the area where I found it.
That's understandable. But as you can see, I've already got mine right. He looks around as he tries to fumble around on his rear end, and oh dear. I think that might actually be mine then.
Oh. Well, he will pass it back to him. It's like, you should be more careful about things like that.
Of course. I'll do my best about that. Thank you. As such, he tries to tie it back upon his belt on the back.
Steal it again.
Be gay, do crimes. Be gay, do crimes.
I mean, if you want, you're more than welcome to do a perception check if you'd like.
You mean sleight of hand?
No, perception.
Oh.
I mean, I'll do a perception check, sure. I'm not 100% what we're doing it for. But, okay.
As you see that he did tie it around the back loop of his pants, you see that it was very poorly tied. Either this man really is an idiot, or it's almost like he's trying to bait you into taking it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's actually an idiot. So it's like, so about that ore.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be.
Do you happen to have any on you, or? Never mind, I just made a joke. So, do you happen to have any ore on you, or are you just asking about, like, what you need to do?
Asking about what I need to do at the moment.
Well, do you know how to use a pickaxe?
Does Kuzushi know how to use a pickaxe? That's a good question. That's a good... I've used a hand axe. Does that count?
Alright, quick question. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's a simple weapon, so if you were to use it, you would know how to use it if you know how to use simple weapons.
Yep.
Alright, so you use the regular axe, that's close enough-ish. Basically, you hit the pointy end into a rock that has the shiny bits in it. Then, you use this, he says that he pulls out a black cylinder of sorts, try and gather as much of the shiny stuff as you can.
Right. Hit the... Right. Here's the rocks, get the shiny bits into the black cylinder. Got it.
Uh-huh. And I will pay you guys based on how heavy that shiny stuff is. The more... So in other words, the more ore you bring in, the more gold and silver I pay out to you.
Understood.
Alright. If you talk to one of the guards, they'd be more than welcome to escort you over to the mines.
Affirmative. He bows. Thank you very much, sir. Xue Zhe, did you have any questions?
No, I get the gist of it.
Alright.
With that being said, Tsurugi nods his head to you guys as you leave. So, for levity's sake, let's say you guys talk to one of the guards and head over to the mines. So I will need you to go ahead and make the roll, which is a also nature check.
Yeah. You know, I may be a monkey, but I am not a skill monkey.
We have some skills as a monkey.
True.
But with that being said, Kuzushi, you're able to follow the directions of find shiny, hit rock, get shiny. But Xue Zhe, you decide to actually work a little bit smarter. In order to help you find more of the shinies, you actually use that black cylinder you were given earlier. And you realize that that black cylinder tends to pull the iron into it. So you figured that if the iron is big enough and stuck in place, you can use this to try and find iron that's hidden away. surely enough, you guys are able to get 3 pounds of iron, which totals up to 1.5 gold. You guys want to split it down the middle, or?
I think it would be fair if I just got the 5 gold, the 5 silver for my share, and Xue Zhe got the 1 gold for his share.
I'm just asking just to be fair and not just to be jerk about it. Alright. So with that being said, you guys have 8 more hours before you have to get ready for bed.
Guys, give me a second.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeet.
Well, while we're waiting for them,
Okay.
Umeko and Yanghe,
Yes.
Do you want to
what are
collect
you going to
some
be
herbs?
doing? What's up?
Umeko, do you want to collect some herbs?
Yeah.
I think it'd be a little bit easier to do. We'd have to get early up in the morning for fish.
True.
Okay, so if you girls are going to be searching for herbs, in that case, I'm going to need you girls making nature checks again.
Okay. DC's higher, I see.
Yes, but with a higher payout.
Oh. Oh.
Well, you head out into the desert to try and find some herbs, hoping that you could actually find something like a root or some leaves, but unfortunately, this being a desert, you're not having an easy time finding any of that.
Maybe we'll have better luck fishing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, question.
Answer?
Umeko,
Yeah.
what if this this druid guy doesn't turn out to be someone that you think he is?
Whoa. Yeah. I guess we'll cross that bridge once we get there.
I just, don't want you to get your hopes up.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out whatever is happening.
It's kind of weird. I mean, there was the rose, and then the guy seemed interested when you told him about it, and then he just bolted.
Yeah, like he was interested when he thought I was going to give it to him, but then when I mentioned someone else, then he bolted, and he's giving me a headache.
Yeah. It's just weird. I mean, it definitely
Yes.
crosses him off the list, but at the same time, doesn't really answer too many questions.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, huh?
Alright. Hey, whatever happens, I got your back, okay?
Yeah. Just like I got yours.
Aw, shucks. So, we're
As you
gonna
girls
head
are
back.
talking, I was about to say, as you girls are talking, you're actually met up with Mama and little Shirley.
Yanghe gives a wave.
Shirley eagerly waves back to you. Hello there. You're the ladies from the group you traveled with, weren't you?
Yeah. What's up?
Mama got the job. She's gonna be the official translator.
Oh, cool. I hope that goes well.
Yes, I hope I can do my best as well. Mama does look a little nervous, but she's got a very genuine smile and a light blush on her cheeks.
Oh, you got this. I believe in you.
Now we just need to get some people to go along with us as bodyguards.
Yeah.
We're not expecting to go anytime soon. We expect to go sometime towards the end of the month.
Oh, well, that's perfect for us because we were thinking of taking the job.
Oh,
We want to take care of a few jobs first before we start settling in on that one. But
Shirley gives a little giggle and she claps her hands. Lovely! More friends along the journey will make everything much better for all of us.
we're looking forward to it. I think it's going to be interesting.
But we're heading over to Bob's. Do you want to join us for a bit?
Sure.
Well, we're pretty much done for the day, so lead the way.
With that being said, Shirley is proudly marching forward with the feverish excitement of a child, and Mama is just relaxing with you girls in the back as she's keeping an eye on Shirley.
Girls night, girls night, girls night,
Girls'
girls night, girls night.
Meh.
Hey, welcome back.
Woo!
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah, I thought I'd posted in the
No, you did, you did.
You did, but
Okay.
while you were away, we just had a little moment with Yanghe and Umeko with Mama and Shirley. But since you are back, you and Xue Zhe, you got 8 hours left before you can head back to the inn for the night. So what are you going to do for your 8 hours? You're more than welcome to try another job at mining, or you're also welcome to try and use your inner abilities to try and get more ethereal coins.
He looks to Xue Zhe and he's gonna say, I think it would be better to balance this manual labor with actually working on progressing ourselves.
Perhaps you are correct.
All right. So when you guys return to the inn, I'm going to need you guys to roll me an honor check, each of you.
Cursed!
Woof!
I am cursed today! Not me.
Yeah, you both are trying your hardest to try and get some semblance of power out of you, but you just feel a little too drained after working in the mines for the 8 hours.
Aww.
But good news is, you hear the familiar voices of Yanghe and Umeko laughing and cheering as they're entering into the downstairs doors of the inn.
How did your day go?
Oh, well, I got my first time money by myself for the first time. I got 5 silver.
I also got 5 silver.
I got gold.
Well, look at you, all being so precious and hardworking people, you. Shirley says as she just pats the 2 of you guys on the back.
Oh, we got some more work coming in on the days ahead, so it's only the start.
But
It
it's a
won't be
good
raking in the gold, but yeah, it is a good start.
Just a patient road.
Mhm.
I think I know how I'm going to spend tomorrow as well. I have an idea of what to do.
We're gonna be fishing in the morning. Not sure what to do on the rest of the day after that.
Well, do you happen to have a spirit?
Not yet, no.
Not
Well,
yet.
if you do want to do that, if you do want to advance onwards, you will need at least one of those.
It's a good point.
I was trying to get a few more coins first. Not too successful today.
Fair enough. tell me, how many coins do you have to have? Mama looks over to Shirley as she asks that question. She even gives her a little like nudge, like, "Hey, it's a little rude. Don't ask that."
Oh, well, I don't mind saying it. I got 9.
I have 5.
Three.
I am not sure.
Then yeah, you may need some extra help with that. Luckily, the shop here does actually offer some services, so if you are able to gather the money for it, you can actually exchange your regular money for ethereal coins if you need to.
That's a good tip.
Not a problem.
Oh, I am also gonna need to buy a new bedroll. Actually, someone else is gonna have to buy me a new bedroll.
You'll get nothing and like it.
There is something that I think that I actually could use materially. He kind of narrows his eyes with his hand on his chin. It's like, this may seem strange coming from someone like me, but I actually might be interested in a shield.
Like a small shield or something?
Right.
Well, you're helping out the blacksmith, right?
Yes.
I'm sure if you ask him, and if you bring enough ore, he might just make you one for free.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's not a bad deal.
Of course, you're doing him a favor, and in exchange, he does you a favor.
I'll speak to him tomorrow about it.
That's a lovely idea. In the meantime, I'm getting quite thirsty. Do you all mind if I order a drink?
Not at all. Go ahead.
I'll have a very weak ale. Shirley raises her hand and just goes, I'll have a very strong glass of milk.
Yanghe raises her hand and she says, I'll have a jasmine tea, please.
Make it 2.
3.
I'll also have a Yasmin tea.
Alrighty then, 4 jasmine teas, pale ale, and milk for the little lady.
I like how everyone else is saying jazzy man. Yasmin.
It's the best way to say it now.
Yeah. I like it. I like how it's said here as opposed to like how it's usually said.
Alright, and with that being said, you all have a fun little night alongside Shirley and Mama, as Shirley, acting a little rambunctious as a little kid would. She's just happy and gleaming just to be there.
Aww.
And Mama is just trying to make sure she doesn't overexert herself. Trying to keep a rein on her as best she can, in a very passive way. And as such, a new day dawns.
I'm gonna wake up Umeko early in the morning.
Yeah,
Grab
I
fish
know,
pools. Come on! Hurry up! The fish are gonna be biting and we're gonna miss it!
come in! I'm not a morning person.
Kuzushi, interestingly enough, actually does not leave his room at first. Because the first thing he's doing today is going to be trying to make coins.
Alright. And Xue Zhe, what are you going to be doing for the first third of your day?
I think I'll try and make coins as well.
Okay then. So we'll start with the gentleman here today. Go ahead and roll me your honor scores.
Yo!
That's better.
That is infinitely better.
That is.
Well, it's actually 20 times better. But
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
In terms of results, it's actually 4 times better because Kuzushi, as you go ahead and focus really hard, because you know very well you need these coins in order to advance, and so you really focus on that. And so, by the time that you finish, your hand feels pretty hefty, as there are 4 coins in your hand.
Ayo!
And Xue Zhe, as you start to focus upon trying to catch up with the others, you feel that your hands are also getting a little heavy as you look down, and there are 2 coins in your hands.
That's better.
Now, for the girls, you're going fishing, aren't you?
Yeah! Yanghe's actually pretty excited.
All right, let's go ahead and roll those. Let's see here, survival checks.
Ooh.
Survival.
Ah!
You girls do indeed wake up early to try and get down there. And as you start fishing in the little town's pond, you then realize, about 8 hours in, wait a minute, are we supposed to be fishing for regular fish or sandfish?
He just said fish. So... fresh sandfish, he said.
Yes, sandfish, which means they live in the sand.
Oh.
Yeah, this water is specifically for drinking water.
Could have told us that. He could have told us that. We got up early and everything.
You had the right spirit.
I mean, it makes sense. This is the sandfish village, and they fish for fish in the sand, and
I feel so dumb! Just lies back on the grass, just freaking sad on her face.
On this day, Yanghe and Umeko realized that the brain cell they both share was on vacation that day.
On a side note, thank you for that interaction. I'm glad someone's at least trying to use the map and like try to be creative about where they're placing themselves.
Yeah.
But with that being said, after your first hours of fishing there, you will see Shirley heading out to the store a little bit to the north of you. He goes, "Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Are you trying to fish in the drinking water?"
You know, the logic was sound until we realized, oh wait, we're not supposed to be fishing here. So, you know, the brain cell that we had been sharing, apparently we forgot.
You share a brain cell?
I know, right?
We only have one, so it's part-time.
Yeah.
Are you being real? Or are you just trying to be funny? Because if you're being real, that's quite the feat. If you're just being funny, then I'm sorry, I don't know much about that joke.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
We're both what you would call smooth brains.
Smooth brains.
Mm-hmm. No
Interesting.
wrinkles in our brains.
Completely polished.
Mm-hmm. Smooth as a
Perfectly
baby's bottom.
Those are some very strange euphemisms that you're using.
Yep.
Well, you see, when you look at the brain outside of a head, it's all wrinkly and stuff. And my
And
guess...
it's gray.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that the wrinkly makes the people smart, so the wrinklier the brain, the smarter you are. So if your brain is smooth, it's not normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a good question.
So I'm guessing that we probably have pretty smooth brains because I know that I'm not smart.
I'm just book smart. I'm not this kind of smart.
Well, you're smarter than me.
Hardly. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but like the past couple of interactions that I've had before on our way here, I'm not smooth, like in terms of conversation at all.
It's okay, neither am I. So Shirley, where are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna buy some supplies from the person in charge of the shop here.
Does he have anything for catching sandfish?
We could ask him.
All right, that's at least something worth our time. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So she opens up the door and she greets you to the one-eyed fox man who happens to be behind the counter. Hey there. Welcome to Ida's Magic Shop. How can I help you?
Do you have anything to fish sandfish?
Well, we actually got plenty of here. Take a look. As he motions to everything within the room, which there is a list of that known as the Magic Shop in your guys' journals,
Okay. Let's see here.
as well as all their prices.
Nice.
Gosh.
Man, I'm glad I'm not in. I'm glad the coins that I use aren't. Or wait, no. I would want them to be here.
Yes, yours are cheaper here because of the fact that this is a village that specializes in Earth, so they have more Earth coins than anything else.
Which means Xue Zhe gets to
There it is, pole of angling. Ugh, that's a lot of money.
35 gold, and we have
I have 2.
I have 5 silver, and I have 9 of mine, which are blue. So that's... If I trade them all, that would be like
Still
9
not enough, I
gold
don't think.
plus 2. Yeah, that's not enough. I
Hmm.
think.
Well, on the plus side, it's something that we need, but on the downside, it's just that expensive.
What does they even do, even?
Well,
Was it what?
the pole of angling?
The pole of angling?
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much turns a 10-foot pole into a fishing stick and vice versa. Doesn't really do much else other than that.
In comparison to everything else, it's cheaper, but...
Of course, we make a lot of them because a lot of the people here are fishers.
We're just starting out with fishing, so we're kind of...
Well, if you like, I can at least offer you here just regular old fishing poles. One
How mu-
silver each.
Okay.
That I can do, yeah.
Okay, we can start out with that, yeah.
Alright, so when you use these fishing poles, you girls will gain a +2 on survival checks when fishing.
Nice. So that's minus 2 gold. 1
Silver.
gold. Silver. Minus 1 silver each. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Alright, meanwhile, let's see here. Shirley's going over the scrolls and the wands, and she picks up a few scrolls and she goes, I'm gonna be taking all of these, if that's alright. And she's got a decent-sized handful of them.
Not bad.
So much so that the Wolfman actually has to look them over real quick to tally up how much she owes. By the time that she finishes and he's fully counted it all up, she owes 1,050 gold. Don't worry, I've got it covered.
Are you
She reaches
sure?
into her... Yeah. She reaches into her pocket and she pulls out 100 platinum pieces and 50 gold pieces.
That's a lot of money.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. As such, the Wolfman does look it over. He inspects the coins, and when he sees that they are indeed good, he lets her go. Nice doing business with you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Or you just, you know... If she wanted to tell us, she would tell us, but at this point in time, she'll tell us when she's ready. So, since we're kind of new to fishing for sandfish, do you have any recommendations for us?
Well, I would personally recommend trying to find the highest dune in the desert and casting your lines off from there.
Oh,
Okay.
wanna go and do that?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're sand fishing, right?
Yeah.
The fish live in the sands, so you gotta fish in the sands.
Okay.
Other than that, I hope you girls have brought something that you can use to just beat it over the head with. You know, something that you can just, like, bap it so I can just kill it.
Oh, I got my I got my club, so that should be, yeah, more than enough.
I hope you don't pulverize it, but yeah, that should be enough.
I can try to be gentle.
I'll be counting on you for that then.
Yeah,
If nothing else, I'll just punch it.
that also works.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Later.
See you.
With that, Shirley grabs the scrolls and she just skips on out of the room. Meanwhile, Xue Zhe and Kuzushi, what are you going to be doing for your bit of second hours of the 8-hour shift?
I know for a fact that I'm gonna be doing ore, and when I'm turning it in, I'm going to ask the blacksmith about a shield.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear all that. You're going to ask the blacksmith about what?
A shield. Did you hear that?
Yes, that I did.
Okay.
And so he will tell you that if you bring enough ore, he will try to do his best to make you a shield. In terms of how much ore you gotta bring, let's see here. You need to bring him 6 pounds of iron ore.
6 pounds. Okay.
Yep. If you can do that, he will guarantee that he can make you a iron shield.
Well, that's not going to happen in one day, but we can get started on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be natural check.
Yes, a nature check.
Frick.
Xue Zhe, what are you going to be doing?
I'll be probably making some more coins.
All right, so if you're going to be trying to make some more coins, then I'm going to need an honor check from you. Okay, so Kuzushi, your eyes are now on a prize. Your heart is all set. You venture into the mines and you start hacking away at the closest rocks you can find that have even the slightest bit of shininess to it. As you try to move the black cylinder across it, you realize that it's not pulling anything into it. You might have just found the equivalent of fool's iron.
Yep, that's my day.
Meanwhile, Xue Zhe. You continue to stay in your room in a secluded meditation of sorts, as you try to focus on that feeling that you had before. As you do, you're able to pull out 2 more coins and add them to your collection. As you return over to the shop, to the inn, I mean, you're hearing that things are quite quiet tonight. Let's see here, I gotta find the right music for that. The right music? Nope, that's not it. Nope. Nope. Perhaps I don't have the music for that. Anyways, you do realize that things sound a little quiet in the town, as most of the people are just murmuring and just whispering.
Oh. Is something wrong?
Apparently, people inside here just heard some bad rumors.
Rumor? Like what?
See, Bob leans into the counter and he gets a little bit closer to you as he moves his hand to have you guys move in closer as well. There's been talks that the Siryu clan has been sending in their overlord here. Or the underlord.
Huh.
You know what that means, right?
No.
Well, let me put it to you guys in this way. Throughout the entire Black Flame Empire, there are only 12 underlords. As such, they are plenty powerful. They are, I guess the best way to describe it is, the next step beyond that of gold. And the Siryu clan have got a rumor about them. Apparently, they're able to see and hear so much better than anyone else, to the point that they can figure out what you're planning 5 days ahead in advance.
Well, that's scary.
Yes, which is why they're having talks about trying to expedite the mission into the ruins, trying to make it happen sooner. Because if the Underlord has to get there first, they're probably going to take all the good stuff already.
But wait, if they already know what we're gonna do 4 days in advance, then there might already be there, no?
Well, don't forget, we're planning on heading in there by the end of the month.
Mm.
The end of the month is still 28 days away.
In addition, it does not seem that they would. Sorry. In addition, it doesn't seem as though they necessarily bend reality to their whims. They still have to travel.
They may be underlords, but they're still mortal. It's not like they're a monarch or they're a sage rank.
Well, I guess we'll have to get ready for that bodyguarding mission sooner than we expected.
Do you know when they're gonna be here?
Well, all I can tell you right now is that we're expected to try and head into the ruins within a week. That is the extent of my information on that. As for when the Underlord might get here, I couldn't tell you.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, what can we do?
I mean, we could always try and get there first, but
It's not looking great.
The expedition isn't just us. We can't rush other people to be prepared immediately.
It's true.
We're not even the leads on it.
No.
If we know when to be ready, though, then all we can really do is be ready for that time to come.
Well,
I think we should at least pick a day to actually get prepared, so that by the time that we need to go, we're just ready to go on the dot.
Oh, she already got approved by Suchi then?
Well, not yet, but we do know who it is that we're working with.
Well, if you're going to be on the expedition, then you better bring it up with her then. She's supposed to be in charge of the whole thing.
Got it.
I guess that's what we'll do.
First thing in the morning, then?
Sounds like a plan.
Right.
Alrighty then. So, time for your daily meal. What are you going to have?
Anything brothy that you can manage. I need soup.
Alright. I'll make some soup for you later, love.
Thank you.
Meat, please.
Oh, good. Whatever meat I don't use in soup, I can give to you.
Perfect.
I think I'd also be interested in soup. My day was rather frustrating.
I will have meat as well.
Oh, yeah, meat gang.
Alrighty then. As such, he does begin to whip up some rotisserie chicken, and he carves up the meat and puts it into some bowls of stock water and puts some diced vegetables into said stock water, boils that up, and serves the stock water as a soup to Kuzushi and Yanghe, and then serves the leftover meat to Umeko and Xue Zhe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, not a problem.
Thank you.
It's all part of the job. No need to thank me. But I do appreciate that.
Well, it's all, even if it's part of the job, it's the least we can do is be thankful for the meal.
Yeah, you all are a bunch of alright.
So, what can you tell us more about those overlords, guys, whatever?
Yeah, what was the clan that you said?
The CU clan.
I'm not familiar with them. To be fair, I'm not
Really?
familiar with most people here, but
Well, you're from an island, so that's kind of a valid excuse.
Well, They say that the people of their clan have been blessed with abnormally accurate sight and hearing, able to see and hear things that us normal people can't even see from a regular distance or hear from a regular distance.
Yeah, you told us that before.
As such, they're known for almost predicting the future before it happens to a very scary extent.
I bet.
Their underlord, the person in charge of them, is the worst. They say that they're a greedy, manipulative person, able to make anyone bend to their wills.
Does that guy have a name?
Unfortunately, nobody knows much about the overlords in general. They try to keep themselves low profile. At least some of them do.
They're part of the Black Flame, you said, right?
The Black Flame Empire, that's right. As such, they have 12 underlords, 5 overlords, 3 archlords, and 1 monarch. Now, in terms of what that means for us, well, let me put it to you like this. I scanned you all, so I know you all are Jade ranks. After Jade comes comes low gold. Then after that, high gold. Then after that, true gold. Then, after that, if you are lucky beyond all reasonable doubt, you might be able to reach Underlord. So very few people have actually rarely ever gotten to the point where they can even attempt to try and make it there. I mean, even I myself, I'm just a simple high gold. Your friend, Yerin, when she left, she was a low gold.
So certainly not something we'd want to enter contention with.
Yeah, it's not something you want to try and mess around and, well, get your rear ends handed to you.
Well, we'll have to play our cards. Well, our hands. Well, we'll have to be careful. And hope for the best.
Indeed.
We were told before that those under the Black Flame were undead.
Some of them are. Some of them are still of flesh and bone. After all, the choice to go undead is completely up to the person.
What about this Underlord? Do we know if he is or not?
To my understanding, they are 100% alive.
Okay.
Plan. It's best to not dwell too much.
Yeah.
No use in worrying in something that we don't have to deal with just yet.
That's right.
Being
Still a good
prepared is
idea
much
to
more
stay.
useful.
Yeah, go for it.
Being prepared is much more useful than being anxious.
Yeah, I was going to say something like that, but less smart.
Still, I like at least being able to get prepared before they arrive, so.
Well, I for one believe in our strengths as a group, so I'm sure we'll figure something out.
And we're not gonna pick fights with them. We just
Tread
just don't.
carefully.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be smart about this.
Well, if that's the case, I wish you all good luck. If you ever come across them, I hope you survive to tell about it.
Thanks.
And with that, we will close the day there.
That wasn't stressful at all.
No, what do you mean? You just found out that there's a possible imminent threat on its way?
It's fine. It's
It's
fine.
fine. This is fine. It's
This is fine.
Yeah, it's only a possible imminent threat.
It's not an absolute yet.
Alrighty then. So with that being said, I think we got enough time for you guys to go talk with Suchi if you want, or if you want, you can have the rest of this day for yourselves to do as you wish.
I'll try to make some coins. I think.
I think it would be a good idea if we all got to like meet with Sushi and just let her know, hey, we'd like to do the bodyguard part of the job.
True. Can always make coins later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Let's
after all,
talk to
these days
Sushi
split
first.
into thirds.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk to Sushi first, and then
Do whatever.
yeah, make coins because I'm pretty close to 10. I should make coins.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys head on over to Suchi's shop, which seems to be filled with more mundane items there. And as such, she does see that your entire group comes in and... Oh, yes! I think I remember you with the red hair. I believe we spoke a couple days ago.
What, me?
That or my memory's going on me.
No, you did when we were looking for jobs.
Oh. You said red hair and I completely blanked.
Well, I guess it's a bit more of a pinkish color.
It's
You're
more
the
of a
only-
peach color.
You're really the only one described as anything resembling red.
Anyway, we wanted to talk with you about that bodyguard job that you posted.
Yeah, about that. The timetable on that kind of got jumped up a bit. If you guys would be ready to go within a week, I'd be more than happy to help compensate for that.
Sure, yeah, we can manage that.
Alright, lovely. So, before we begin, I'm just going to need to scan your relative levels. Is that alright?
Sure.
Yes.
Certainly.
Alright, as she does scan you all over, she does have a little bit of a frown. Oh, I was hoping you guys would be a bit stronger, but no matter, I should be able to make this work.
We've got really good teamwork, so what we can't do on our own, we definitely work great as a group.
That's true. Working as a group is going to be very fundamental and important for your journey here, but right now, what I need most is actual combat experience.
Oh, we have that.
Yes, it's easy to say that you have that, but this is one of the things I'm going to need to actually see for myself. Would you all be so kind as to join me in the desert?
Yeah.
Not at all. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
We can do that.
Sure.
Lovely.
You setting
Ah,
everything up?
crap, I forgot about... Yeah, forgot about the dynamic lighting on that map, because I gotta swap it off.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
He left a Tarrasque on it. That's not supposed to be until.
Who told you about the Tarrasque? I mean, what?
Don't be ridiculous. It's not a Tarask, it's an Amalgamask. There's a difference.
Mm,
Right.
sure, yeah, of course.
Oh, you never seen an Amalgamask before?
No, I actually haven't.
One moment.
Oh no, I'm
Do
scared.
we want to see
Oh
one?
dear.
Red, you're supposed to be at full health there.
Why am I not?
Why
Oh, right,
are
I
you
forgot
not?
to.
You goofy goober.
I'm a goofy goober. There we go.
It's time for an initiatana.
Yep.
All
As
right,
such,
let's
she's
go.
going to be testing you all right here and now.
All right, let's go, baby.
Oh, 4.
Oops, did that not work?
I didn't click on the token. I got it now.
You had to click on the token.
I know. I just didn't do it that.
How did mine not register? It was a 19.
I'll go ahead and add you in.
Thank you.
You gotta click the token.
Oh, I didn't click on the talk. Okay.
There you go.
All
Also
right,
put
so I
the
just
thing in the
got
chat.
Umeko's.
Oh dear, I'm scared. I don't like that. I don't like that, Ontario. Why did you post that? Why did you show me this? Why did I let you show me this? What the fuck?
Oh no, no, I don't want to look, but I'm gonna look. I don't want to look.
I don't
Thanks,
like
I
it.
hate it. Bye.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Alrighty then. So with that all said and done, Yanghe, you get to go first.
All right. Okay. So we're just fighting her, right?
Yep.
All right.
We have to prove that we are strong. Like bear.
Alright. I am going to yeah, I'm gonna head on up, like right up to her face. And try and do a bit of a hardcore parkour and try to do a little kick.
Oh, Kiki.
Kick.
All right. Now hold on. You move from there to there. The sand
Yes.
does count as difficult terrain, so yeah, unless you're using your action and movement action to move,
I'm
that would
using
take
my
up all.
movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so in that case, that would only move you 15 feet then.
Oh, really?
The sand is
Well-
considered difficult terrain, so unless you got something that prevents difficult terrain from.
I mean, I got step of the wind, but you know what? I'm gonna save my key points, actually.
What is your movement speed?
40?
So you can move 20
you
feet.
would- yeah, so you'd be able to get 5 more.
Like right about here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? If that is the case, I'm gonna throw a dart.
All right.
I don't
You
think that
throw your
hits.
dart right at them, and as such, they're able to turn their body to the side, dodging it.
All right, patient defense. Whatever she throws at me, I get a dodge.
All right.
I mean, she'll have disadvantage.
Yes.
Xue Zhe.
I am going to cast something, but I need to figure out exactly what that needs to be.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in a thing called love.
Just a little bit of a heart. God, that's so much better. I'm disappointed in myself.
Okay, we get the reference. I am going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Ooh,
Ooh, spicy.
super spicy.
What does it do? What does it do?
The black beam
Spicy,
of angurative energy springs from your finger towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. That doesn't really. I think they're spellcaster, right? Or no, that's not.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I have a better option. I'm figuring out I'm just going over spells and just trying to figure out, like, okay, what can I use? What can I use? All right, I'm gonna use spiritual weapon instead. My bad. Sorry.
Are you doing your roll for your spiritual weapon, or?
Yeah, it's just a direct, like, straight attack, right? Or so I've been doing another thing with a cleric where I use spiritual weapon, but I'm used to just using like physical dice. I just need to go over my stats.
Okay, create a floating weapon. Upon range that lasts the duration of the spell you cast. Please cast again. You make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Okay. Then I put down melee spell attack.
All right, what I miss?
I was just trying to figure out how to do. I just realized Raven Field it wouldn't help. I tried using spirit. I thought I could use spiritual weapon, but I hadn't put down the information properly. I'm an idiot. That's just.
You're not an idiot. D&D is hard, okay?
It kinda is.
Oh, you guys think D&D is hard? Wait till you play Pathfinder.
Who would say Pathfinder?
Down boy.
Later, we'll talk about that later.
You know, for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna use my crossbow.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. You're thinking that you're gonna try and use a ray, but then you're like, no, that's way too complicated. I'll just use this spell. You're like, no, wait, I kind of forgot how to use that. All right, you know what? Screw it. You pull out the crossbow and you fire in haste, and as such, it hits.
I'll defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I just found.
I defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
All right. So you can go ahead and click the like crossbow button underneath your window here. The arrow flies and deals 2 damage.
It shouldn't be doing strength.
You're right, it shouldn't.
Wait, is this doing strength modifier? I thought it was like...
Yeah. Yeah, it says strength.
Yeah. It's doing 1d8 plus 1 strength, so 1 plus 1 is 2.
So it should actually be 4.
4?
Yeah, the total damage should be 4 because you have 3 decks instead of 1.
Wait, do you use dex for damage in a light crossbow?
Well, I was using
Yes.
my dex because
Mhm.
like my dex is a plus.
Yeah. Yeah, D&D is 5e is simpler than Pathfinder in the fact that you actually just use the modifier that you attack with for the damage roll.
Okay. Kuzushi.
Okay. Sadly, there's no ally within 5 feet. However, I can still have my sneak attack by using my bonus action to steady aim. No movement, but I have advantage. I am firing a sling a bullet.
Nice.
Oh, very
Dirty
nice.
20.
Okay, so
A
first,
modified one. Yep.
first I need to roll the sling's regular damage. But that's not all. But wait, there's more!
I just see. Okay, so that's 8 overall.
Yep, that's 8 overall on the damage. And that's my turn.
Huh. Clever little monkeys you are. As she says this, she pulls out a very long tendril of gold. As such, she moves 5 feet closer to Yanghe.
Okay. She's got
And-
disadvantage if she's trying to hit me.
She's hitting you with a melee reach weapon.
All right. Go ahead.
Yep.
Roll with disadvantage, baby.
The disadvantage is the 19.
It still hits. Actually, no, wait. You can spend 1 key point to take a dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
That's
Is that what it is? I'm trying
Yeah,
to make
that's-
sure that I understand it.
the dodge action just makes it to where attacking you has disadvantage.
Okay. So, yeah. Still hits, unfortunately. Well,
Oh, that's unexpected.
this is what happens when you try to be your dad. Sometimes it just comes out wrong.
Yeah, let's see here. 1d4 plus 4 splashing. So
Only one?
that's 5 damage.
Only
So
5.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry
1d4
about
plus 4.
It's
Don't
nothing.
worry about it.
It's
Don't worry
nothing.
about it.
I'm not concerned.
Alright,
Shit,
it's
Nate.
Umeko's turn.
I have a speed of 30, and in difficult terrain that's half, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I can actually go just right there. That's perfect for me. So now I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna get real angry. And I am going to bonk. Does
As you go to bonk against them, your mace just hits the sand behind them and creates a little bit of a sand cloud.
well,
Yanghe.
Oh, okay. So I am going to I'm gonna move a bit closer to her. I'm gonna start hitting her with my spear. One-handed. 15.
15 will hit.
Okay.
As
4.
you deal 4 damage.
Okay. My bonus action. I want to use Flurry of Blows, actually.
Flurry
If I
of blows in time!
Flurry of Blows!
Flurry of blows is a very different thing.
Yes. That one misses. That one hits. Additional 6 damage, so 10 damage in total.
Uh-huh.
Alright. That's my turn.
Alright. Touche.
What you thinking?
Thinking crossbow again.
Nice!
Very nice.
hey!
There we go!
as another arrow flings out towards her, and she feels as if she's being hit in the shoulder with that one.
By the way, that should
Nice.
9 damage because something about his light crossbow is fucked up. Anyway, so second verse, very similar to the first. Steady aim. This time, I'm going to remember to actually hit the advantage button. 18 should hit,
Does?
but wait, there's more. 10 damage.
Nice.
And that's my point.
All right. As such, she raises a hand as she lowers the golden whip. I yield. I yield. You win. You are all hired.
Hey, yeah. Da, 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 da.
Yana's excited. She just jumps and gives Umeko a big hug.
Yeah, we did it!
All right. So-
Kuzushi will walk forward and go behind her and collect one of his bullets, and then come back.
Yeah, no wasting. That's smart.
Very well then. With that being said, here's 10 gold for each of you. Use that to help you prepare for yourselves. We'll be leaving in 4 days.
Yes, ma'am.
With that being said, you guys still have 8 hours for yourselves before you have to head off to the bed.
Ooh.
The question is, do I try to do or do I try to... You know what? I'm going to try to make coins and just do double or tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do coins too and go all out in fishing tomorrow.
Make sure I unclick the advantage button. Oh, that's pretty good. Hey.
Oh,
All right, Kuzushi.
yeah, go for
You
it.
go ahead and sit yourself down as by the time that your 8 hours are finished, you have an extra 3 coins.
Nice!
Izuze, you wanna go and get some supplies while we still have the chance?
Ooh. Well,
Sure, why not?
Umeko, as you sit yourself down, you try to cool off after that intense eating battle between yourself and a gold cultivator. As such, you are able to pull yourself a little bit together as you manage to manifest 2 coins.
yay!
Meanwhile, Yanghe and Xue Zhe, you guys are going shopping.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So are you entering the magic shop or the general shop?
Which one do you want to enter?
Check the magic shop, see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. I will warn you though, a lot of it is expensive.
And that's because you're poor.
Ouch.
Oh, and you're not.
How much gold do you have?
Enough.
That's not a number.
Shut up.
That's also not a number.
Shut up.
Am I interrupting something here?
No.
No.
Please
No.
continue, person who actually has intellect.
Wow. Wow. You know, maybe I should put you out of your misery right now, huh?
You're welcome to try.
Alright, if you guys are gonna do that outside.
No, there's not. That's fine. She just hasn't had her nap today.
Oof.
Alright, now I'm confused about your guys' relationship.
Don't worry about it. He wants to see what you have in stock. I warned him that it was going to be expensive.
And she told me that she had approximately shut up gold, so
Why do I
Alright, with
even
that-
try?
With that, he will point out anything that seems of interest to you in the store. We still have the magic shop list here in the upper in your journal there.
Let's see. Magic shop.
Yep.
So what are you thinking that we might need? Because I'm looking at the potion of healing, and that sounds like a good idea.
That is. The mage armor scroll seems interesting.
Ooh.
Word of warning. Most of those scrolls don't work unless you already know the spell in general.
That seems rather. Isn't the point of these scrolls that they teach you something that you don't know already?
Fair enough, but like some people have tried to use these scrolls thinking that they can just use it just by reading it, and they can't read it.
Is it because of the language, or what?
Oh, they're just illiterate.
I think some people are more magically inclined than others.
I mean, it sounds like a perfect thing for you.
I don't know mage armor already, so I didn't know if it would grant me the ability to cast it. So may hold off for the moment.
Well, some of these other items seem like a good idea. What's Candle of the Deep do?
The Candle of the Deep, basically, you let that candle on fire, and it won't go out even if you put it like deep underwater.
Could be a good utility purpose. Especially if we're going to be going into someplace dark.
Or if you need to see what's underneath a deep, dark body of water.
Mm.
That might be useful for us.
Let's see. Ear horn of hearing. That sounds useful too. Get an edge on anything that might get the drop on us.
It works mostly with the old folks there that have hard hearing. They're almost deaf.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
I am hoping I will never need a prosthetic limb.
Well, they're here if any of y'all need it.
What's the feather token?
If you're holding on to that while you're falling from a very great height, it automatically makes you fall like a feather.
Oh. I've already got something similar to that.
Yeah, that's for people who don't have the option to do that.
Hmm. Well,
What does the Hat of Wizardry do?
Hat of Wizardry, If I recall correctly, it allows the person, whoever is able to cast a spell, to let them learn another cantrip from their spell list, but I think I work specifically with them wizard folks.
oh. Hmm.
Anything really jumping out as a I must get item at the moment?
At the moment, I'm thinking the potion of healing, because, like, you know, just generally a good idea, but the Candle of the Deep is also kind of screaming at me. The problem is it's more expensive. What do you think?
I'm good for the moment, but if there's anything you want, go ahead.
I can't afford either, that's the problem.
Do you have any items in Shut Up Dollars?
Yep. He says as he holds up a couple of earth coins.
I'm good, thanks. Ugh.
Answer it yourself.
Okay. You know what? This is fine. I know what I can do. I just need to work for the next few days and then just hope that I have enough, I guess. What about you? Is there anything in here that you're thinking that you want?
I'm fine for the moment.
Now, if I can offer some advice to you two, the next time y'all decide to have a lover's quarrel, try to have it outside the store. Makes my stomach feel sick.
No, 1,000 times no.
No.
I would resurrect myself and kill myself all over again if that was the case.
No. We just work together. So as we're walking out, she's just like, why do people keep assuming this?
I don't know. Some weird assumption that arguing is some view of kindness, I suppose.
It's weird. It's really weird. Also, thanks, by the way. Good to know that I'm so, unappealing to you that you would rather just, like, kill yourself all over again. No, that's great. That's fine. Oh, yeah. That helps my self-esteem, really.
You're welcome.
Not even gonna apologize. I don't even know why I bother with you. Sometimes I just wonder why I even bother. And yet I still try.
The fact that you try is your most admirable quality.
The beautiful power of friendship.
So with that being said, after that exhilarating trip to the store, you guys will indeed return back to the inn for your nightly meal and talk with Bob.
I'm swearing that like anybody in chat who tries to ship Xue Zhe and Yanghe, I want y'all to go in a timeout. Think about what you did and how incorrect you are.
I call them as I seize them.
I certainly hope it doesn't take me the entirety of the next 3 days in order to get that shield.
The potion is expensive! And we'd need like multiple if we're gonna have anything like resembling a backup.
He just looks to Xue Zhe. Can't you heal?
That's what I mean, though. If by some cruel twist of fate, somebody decides to knock our cleric down first.
Kuzushi holds up his hand and light glows from it.
So then I'm worrying about nothing. Kuzushi, can you answer something for us? I don't know, maybe you might be able to make more sense of it out of, like, than either of us. Why is it that everyone keeps assuming that Xue Zhe and I are, like, you know, a thing?
You fight all the time.
And
Well, isn't that what people do when they're
No.
going out? I mean, if I look at the people...
No.
No?
I mean,
It's-
sometimes depends on the couple.
Sometimes it's kind of the way that you two argue.
What
Also-
about the way that we argue?
It's
Very
somewhere
fervently,
between...
ve-
Yeah,
very
go for it.
fervent with one another, and then in the end, just seeming to tolerate one another just fine.
We tolerate each other because we're partners.
It has
Right,
nothing to-
exactly.
Yeah, we're partners as in we're colleagues, not romantic partners.
But many people would see it in a different sense.
I don't get it.
What it means to say is that whenever you two argue, it's like watching two 60-year-old couples just talk to each other and complain about how they dislike each other, but they'll still stick up for one another because of the fact that they still view each other as partners.
So an
Or an
old
old
married
married-
couple.
Yeah.
In essence.
Bingo.
No, 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 no.
I'm just telling you how they're trying to explain it to you.
No, I believe you. Believe you. You guys are just doing your best. It's just no.
Yeah,
Do
it's
I
like...
have to start being polite to her now?
Yeah. I mean,
You should just be yourself. If people get the wrong idea, that's on them.
You two worry too much about other people's perceptions.
that too.
Well, it's not our fault that they're the ones that are assuming that we're a couple.
You're
Okay,
right,
how-
it's not.
Okay, how about this? If anyone assumes it, I'll just take down my mask and then people will think, oh no, they're not dating, he's a monster.
You're not a monster.
You're not a monster. Come on.
I take off my mask.
I
What
haven't
does
seen
your
what
face
he.
look like?
Yeah, what does he look like under the mask?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Have you watched the Fool's Gold campaign with like the Dingo Doodles?
I have
Gothie.
not. I have not. No.
Oh my
Would you
God.
like me to explain what Gothie looks like underneath the mask?
Sure.
So, basically, you see Xue Zhe's face, or rather, a lack thereof of a face, due to the fact that there's no skin, and there's a bunch of scarred tissue.
But it's also the fact that, like, since he is, like, a vampire and undead, it's rotten.
Yes. He does his best to try and make sure that there's no, like, insects in it, but that still doesn't change the fact that it's rotten flesh.
You How long have you been dead?
A while.
Define a while.
Few years.
How many years?
You just watch him just count on his fingers. 7.
I'm going to bed.
So that's 7 years of decay?
Sounds about it.
Well, you still look pretty fresh for a corpse, I guess.
I thought that vampires were like half vampires, so they were like kind of, you know, a little bit more long-lasting in terms of their looks. I don't know. I'm only.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask about that. How exactly did that happen?
I was walking out of a bar, looking for someone. They killed me. I woke up like this.
Oh, so you're doubly dead.
Yep, pretty much.
Wait, but isn't a vampire like half dead, so you're dead and a half?
Give or take. 3/4 dead, half past dead.
So in other words, you were born as a vampire, died, got resurrected, and now you're this.
Well, I was human before, but then I died and came back. It's weird.
They must have been trying to make you into a vampire during your rotting process, which made you into a vampire then, I guess. I don't know. I'm just a bartender. I don't know shit about any religion stuff.
No, I still appreciate you trying to make sense out of all this nonsense, so points to you.
Oh, I'm not trying to... I'm trying to make sense of it more for my own well-being here, because I'm just scared out of my mortal coil.
Fair.
I appreciate your honesty, thank you.
Do you know what you used to look like?
I'm assuming not this.
Yeah,
Likewise.
that doesn't help.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. What the fuck?
Well, we're talking about Xue Zhe's decaying face. Yeah?
Such a pleasant topic of conversation.
You can go back to bed if you want.
I'll attempt to do so.
Okay.
Good night.
Anyways,
Good
I may
night.
have to ask that, so long as you're here, you please keep the mask on.
No problem, he puts the mask back on.
Thank you kindly.
Well, for what it's worth, you might be a decaying, half dead again, past half dead guy,
We're
but
gonna
you're still not a monster to me. You're my
we're gonna
friend.
just we're gonna just
Don't call yourself that. It makes me sad.
I'll make a mental note of that, thank you.
And with that being said, is there anything else you guys want to talk about tonight before we end the session?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah.
Not off the top of my head.
Alright, then with that being said, the night will end, and tomorrow will start tomorrow will start 3 days remain.
Jor's mask logo.
Dawn of the first day.
Yep, dawn of the first day, 3 days remain. But I've had a lot of fun. I've been
Yee.
Jesus, and you guys have been my players. Go ahead and reintroduce yourselves again, just to be...
My name is Boon.
Hey.
Hey.
You're supposed to keep going with that, but alright.
You expect us to be like coordinated by this point? No. This is only our 4th session, dude.
Okay.
Besides, my name is right there. Y'all know it. You can read.
Wow.
You know, that's the sad thing about me. Much like Yerin, I'm illiterate.
Damn.
And yet you can write.
And
Listen, we
read
don't
a
question the
Dungeon
power of God.
Master's Guide.
No, I just read the voice on tape.
Ah.
You're doing your best.
Cross-reference the voice on tape. Let's see, I need to go to minute 17 to find this magic item.
Oh my god.
See, I was just going to assume that, you know, godly powers, you intuit what's in the book, you don't need to read it, you don't need to know how to read. It just
But-
kind of
But he's not
happens.
doing taxes. Why does he need into it?
So that's Jesus, that's Ontario, that's Boon, that's Red, and I'm Scarlet. Thanks for joining us. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, and that does it for the session.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It was.
So
So
are we off the stream yet?
Really phallic
we're
weapons.
not
I
off the
think
stream
they're
yet,
great.
But we are going to be getting ready to raid Dr. Crafty.
Ah, cool.
Eh,
He's having himself an open lab, and he's
Oh,
got
yes.
some.
That's correct.
Uh-huh.
He's going to try and survive the night with Ladies' Night.
Oh, what a night.
Well, I mean, you and Red had a ladies' night, so
Yeah.
It's only fair, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know that Crafty loves the ladies.
A little too much, but yes.
He
to be fair, ladies are nice.
Yeah, but he might be what we call a man whore.
Just a bit.
Fine.
Yeah.
To be fair.
He
I mean,
owns it.
he
Yeah.
admits it.
Yeah.
Anyways, right before we head over to raid Dr. Crafty, I'd just like to say thank you to Saina Fox for the follow. Welcome to the Church of RNG. And thank you to AGF Arsenal for subscribing. Thank you for becoming an RNG cleric.
Ooh.
Our raid message going to be, it's ladies' night. I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Try to behave yourselves while you're there. Be respectful. And above all else, be safe and be awesome.
Yeah. Bye.
Catch you later.